Whoops.
Hi.
Welcome. We're working that Batman 66 angle today.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you framed this well at all.
I don't think it did at all.
One sec.
Just tilt it more. Just put everybody off kilter just entirely.
No.
Chaos. That is what I crave. We did a quick burn home. I've been reading a lot of The Expanse lately. And have not eaten. And we have Stack. You see Stack? Is B Stack.
There was no time for eating.
Now I will say like a good, I don't know, almost quarter of this entire stack is just one issue of Venom.
Yeah, of the single issues.
I mean of the entire freaking stack. It is a good chunk.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right.
It goes for longer than you think.
That's funny.
Venom. Have you heard of Venom? He's a weird toothy boy from the outer reaches of the stars. Of the stars.
The stars.
Yeah, this is a wild stack of books. I remember the times when you couldn't see Stack.
Yeah, like what was that, 2 months ago?
I don't know how it happens. Hey, Brent. Yeah. I
also,
remember.
it is really freaking hot.
Yeah, and we have to close the windows because there's children who you wouldn't be able to hear, I don't think, but we would be able to hear, and it would just be distracting, and we'd be like, what's going on outside?
To be fair, they're very happy children. They're laughing and playing. But I have to be an audio boss and be like, no children's.
On one of the Final Order cutoff shows, I had to close the front door because there was a couple of kids playing Beyblades out front.
Can you? Yeah.
Oh, cat stuff is happening. 1 second. I'll just be right back.
Joy happened. That's all you need to know. Good Lord. She does this every year. Anyway, so everything's fine. I think I'm just going to get right into Stack as he... I know. Okay, I don't know if you heard that, but yeah. So basically, we have interior screens that you can take out and clean and all that. And now, once a year, thankfully only once, Joy gets her claw stuck in the screen. And of course, because it pops out easily, it is very easy to pull out for a cat. And so she just pulled it out. It was kind of cute. Like, she doesn't hurt herself. And she's going right back.
She's going to do it again.
Oh, Lord. Okay. So
Power.
Anyway, she's
contemplating her escape.
So smart. She probably sees a bird or something. And so anyway, that's what's happening with her. But I'm going to pull up. So these are in like no particular order. I didn't separate the ones or anything. So we're just going to go from the top down. There's a chunk of DC. There's a chunk of everything else from Diamond, and then there's like Venom, and then books. Super. Oh my god. Okay.
I figured I could at least do that one. All right, kids.
Hi, buddy. All right. So first things first.
Have you heard of Supergirl?
Yes.
It's a new creation of mine, completely original IP. Coincidentally, this Supergirl property, which I believe is infringing upon my creativity and my fan fiction, has come out. Is it fan fiction if I made it? No, I don't think so.
Yes. Everything that you're not getting paid for by the one who owns it is fan fiction.
Oh, no. My original creation, Supergirl, it wouldn't be fan fiction.
Oh, it would not be.
No, it would not.
It would be your shame.
It would be original IP and definitely something that I owned without having any legal repercussions.
Okay, anyway. Nope.
I don't know if this went up.
It didn't. I was going to ask you.
She sees the kids.
Oh, she'll take care of them all right. She'll make them pat her belly. She loves the belly pets.
Yeah, and she'll encourage them to roll in the dirt with me.
She does love rolling around on the cold concrete.
Yeah.
Getting completely dirty. I have to come at her with a wet paper towel after she's outside.
Mm-hmm.
Kara Zor-El has seen some epic adventure over the years, but finds her life without meaning or purpose. Here she is, a young woman who saw her planet destroyed and was sent to Earth to protect a baby cousin who ended up not needing her. What was it all for? Wherever she goes, people only see her through the lens of Superman's fame. Just when Supergirl thinks she's had enough, everything changes. An alien girl seeks her out for a vicious mission. Oh no.
It's the lack of food this time, yeah.
It's both that and the fact that I just yawn when I read.
That's
it's
true.
Really, I don't know. Her world has been destroyed and the bad guys responsible are still out there. She wants revenge, and if Supergirl doesn't help her, she'll do it herself, whatever the cost. Now, a Kryptonian, a dog, and an angry, heartbroken child head out into space on a journey that will shake them to their very core. My planet needs me.
Into space! This is a new Tom King, which generally means if you've been getting some Tom King stuff, we've probably put it in your file.
Mhm.
Tends to be a pretty safe bet because folks really do enjoy the boy's work. It's got some amazing art from Bickless Evely, who most recently did The Dreaming. And before that did some Wonder Woman and some Shaft.
Nice.
A very varied situation. But yeah, it's got that that kind of self-contained unique take vibe that Tom King does a lot. So, and it's like space sword and sorcery adventure. Oh, stuff happened. Oh no.
Hi, Margaret.
Very, very excited.
Oh. Yowza. Yep. That is absolutely, it's happening.
And that is really cool.
Yeah.
That's super mega cool.
Hey, buddy.
A
Max here.
little bit ago, DC made essentially blank comics, which is just basically printing paper that you can draw on, except it had like the Batman logo, the Superman logo, the Wonder Woman logo. So you could make your own officially branded DC comic. Pretty freaking cool.
Yeah. Aww.
Yeah.
It makes me so happy.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes. Cat friends. All right. Oh, are you
maybe
getting something else?
Maybe.
Look, I'm just going down the pile. I think you don't need to. Okay.
Variants in one spot.
Oh.
But I might not have. There we are.
Oh my gosh.
That'll just be those two DC ones.
Okay, good.
That there's the extra variants.
Because I really don't want this thing to knock over.
Welcome to Pile.
Yeah. Next up, heavens. Next up is Static Season 1, written by a favorite writer of ours, Vida Ayala. At long last, the most famous face of the Milestone universe is making a shocking return. Bullied nerd Virgil Hawkins wasn't the kind of kid you'd normally find on the streets at a protest, but like everyone else in the city of Dakota, he was fed up. Unfortunately, the first time he stood up to raise his voice, the world turned upside down. The experimental tear gas released that day left some of his classmates maimed or dead, but it left Virgil and others with stunning new abilities. Virgil has power inside him now, real power, the ability to channel and manipulate magnetic fields, but there's anger burning inside him too. What is he supposed to do with about all of this? And first and foremost, what is he supposed to do about his bullies now that they've got superpowers too? Very neat.
Very excited. I liked the Milestone returns. This does not have Reginald Hudlin. As much as I enjoy sort of the take on it, Reginald Hudlin tends to write pretty purple. This book feels more natural. If you were feeling a little off kilter with Milestone Returns, this sits a lot better and takes on Static from, I know a lot of us watched Static Shock as youths, that cartoon that was made. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, getting getting some more Milestone stories out there, especially right now. Just a great idea. More Milestone in general. That company was freaking dope AF. As the washed say. That's me, I'm washed. I learned terms.
I don't understand you.
Washed just means you're old trying to be cool.
I mean, I think we can stop at you're old. Because anyone over 30, right? All right. Oh, yeah. Okay.
This is legitimately exciting. I really enjoyed this.
Yeah. I'm just pulling it up.
So Represent is a collection of 7 digital comics that DC did that are real stories about real people.
Oh, hey, it's actually on the back too. Yay!
Yeah. The first one is from Christian Cooper, who has worked in comics for a long time. But do you remember the young man? I'll explain it here. Jules, a black teenager, is given a pair of old binoculars as he heads out into the morning of bird watching in Central Park. He soon learns the binoculars show him a lot more than birds and maybe keep him safe too, in a story inspired by Christian Cooper's viral encounter with a Central Park dog owner while bird watching. You might have seen that. That dude worked in comics.
Not yet, but we will, Eric.
And oh heck. It's got a whole lot of stories about just living looking for a representation. And yeah, it's just super wonderful. I kind of dig it a lot. And I think it's vital to tell real to life stories of folks to let people know that, you know, there's a whole lot of experiences out there and these are legitimate and these things happen. Eric's still on the Facebook.
Excuse me.
Even though he tried to get rid of it, he couldn't do it.
Oh, yeah, it's our fault. Is your wife here?
Oh, it's a thing that I didn't know happened. It was early days when we were doing this, and some of our customers were on there, and they're talking to each other, and we're like, "How do you know they're there?" And it's because if some of your friends are watching, it tells you.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
friends.
I like friends.
I do like friends.
All right, so moving on. We've got a Captain America annual. Do you want me to pull that up?
No, so basically the annuals right now are part of the big Infinite Destinies crossover. So I want people to know those things. Uno. This is not written by the current Captain America writer. If y'all want to skip on that because it's not by the regular Captain America thing, that's more than okay. We don't tend to cross-reference when these things happen. However, if you are into the Infinite Destinies storyline that involves all of the Infinity Stones that are out there right now, and the people that they're inhabiting, that's where you want to go. That's part 2, baby. Part 1 happened in an Iron Man. An Iron Man. This is just to let people know because they come out less frequently than usual. Berserker 3 is out.
Double shiny.
This was one of the reasons why everything took so long today. It was that Supergirl, Berserker, and like a bevy of other stuff today. But yeah, if you like I've been telling people, take John Wick, multiply its intensity by 10. Just get yourself a more intense John Wick and throw in some Old Guard in there, and you got yourself Berserker. And yeah, it's been quite a ride. The first collection's out in September.
Yes. Yeah, we'll try to talk about Loki for like a hot minute later. Obviously no spoilers because it's like less than a week old, but really enjoyed it. I'm no, I like the first typo. It was funny.
Yeah, it was intense today, and it's like a 5 week month, a 5 Wednesday month. And so you'd think it would be more separated out. No, this week is Just a heavy hitter. Just a lot of big things happening.
I might just need food.
Yep.
Yep. Sorry. You're going to watch my blood sugar tank over the next 40 minutes. It'll be fun for you. Anyway, Compass, the Cauldron of Eternal Life. It's got this young writer called Greg Rucka. I'm just kidding. It's Greg Rucka. He's great.
In this weird instance, he is presenting it. He's not writing this one. It's weird.
No, I know, but he probably like helped out with the story or supervised, or I don't know what presenting ever means.
I'm not 100% sure. I think it might have been a concept that he had.
Yeah, but it's got writers Robert McKenzie and Dave Walker. So looks like Walker did Lazarus Sourcebook, and artist Justin Greenwood, who is rad, who did Stumptown, The Fuse, The Last Siege.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna yawn again. This is bad.
You got
It's
this.
too hot. It's too damn hot. Shahida El Amin is many things: scholar, cartographer, astronomer, mathematician, scientist, explorer, adventurer, and, when need be, two-fisted fighter. Okay, she sounds amazing. That is a lot of things to be. Setting out from Baghdad's legendary House of Wisdom during the Islamic Golden Age, Shahi's quest brings her to the 13th century Britain, where the Welsh are whispered to possess the secret of eternal life. But Shahi's not the only one after it. Oh, heck. I am very excited about that, actually. I hadn't read it yet.
Yeah.
And I mean, Greenwood art is like always super good.
Exactly. Andrew says it means the creators know someone whose name will draw readers. From the sounds of it too, he played a hand in the development of it, which does go hand in hand with knowing somebody. But yeah, I mean, Rucka isn't a dude who I like reading Rucka's books because he's one of those writers who needs it to make sense to a fault. It was one of his big things when he was writing Punisher, and it's actually one of my favorite comic stories of how Steve Wacker was an amazing comics editor, because he phones up Rucka, and Rucka's relaying this in an interview, and he's like, Steve was always really good at making me do things I didn't know I wanted to do, and one of them was Punisher. Steve's like, hey, I get to edit all of these books, and I would like you to do the Punisher book. And Rucka goes, no, the Punisher just doesn't make any sense at all in the Marvel universe. Like, if you have somebody doing the things that he does, going around the Marvel universe, like, the Avengers have to come and take him down. Like, this doesn't work. And he goes, hey, bud, that doesn't sound like a problem. That sounds like a plot point. And Rucka goes real quiet, and he's just like, I hate you. And he said, Steve goes, so I will see what you have planned after the weekend.
Oh, jeez.
And Rucka's like, I'm not writing it. And then sure enough, over the weekend, he had a pitch, and he went in and he's just like, I hate you so much. And he's like, so what do you got? But even in the story, when Frank gets shot, he's like, it was very important to me that, the next issue, he's not just walking around just being like, all right, yeah, I'm doing good, I'm going for a run. Like, he was injured.
Yeah.
Everything took a toll and built on him during that run. So good times.
Oop. Yeah, that's fair. He is a man of few words. Hi, Ben.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Hello. All right.
That's how the cats say hello.
Ooh. We have many covers. Oh my god. How many covers does this thing have?
Marvel got some covers. There's another reason why it took so long, is because it was going through all of these covers for all of these Marvel books.
Okay, I'm just going to show you all of these ones.
So Demon Days returns. This is part 2 of the Demon Days arc that was started in Demon Days X-Men. So it's going to, for folks who grabbed that one, this is where it continues. I know some folks were just like, where's the second issue of X-Men? What's this new one? It's all okay. It's going to be a Marvel Universe thing. It's going to span. It's going to happen quarterly. So it's not going to be too much of a commitment. And it's going to look gorgeous because Pete Momoko is doing that gorgeous, gorgeous work with Zach Davidson doing the good translations. Very, very good at his job. Follows us on Twitter.
Still weird.
Super weird. I was going through our Twitter last night, just seeing some followers and just making sure that we were following some of our customers. Added a bunch of people and saw the small handful of comics creators that are actually following us. And I was like, holy crap.
Oh my God.
There's some big names following us.
What are you doing
It's good
here?
times.
So
it's
I know.
weird.
I'm bending them, but there we go. Okay. They're fine.
So you know how to handle them because you're handling them
Yeah.
on this end, and that's very important.
Yeah, of course. I'm taking care of them.
Yeah.
I just thought maybe a little closer.
Exactly.
If any of those look cool to you, or if you just want to ask about them, I can probably just send you the Previews World link of all of them and you can pick. Because there's a lot.
Yeah. So I don't know what your favorite part of Fred Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby was, but my favorite part was when one of his guests said that party was Great Gatsby. That was my favorite part of the whole book. Hey, that never happened.
I'm sad they cut that part out of the movie.
They
Bye.
definitely cut that part out of Fred Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby. This is an adaptation. I wonder if it will be in here. That party was great, Gatsby.
My favorite part was the rich people ignoring all of the poor people.
My favorite part is when everybody is like, let's hold a Great Gatsby party, completely ignoring why Great Gatsby was written.
Beautiful,
Good
oblivious
times.
people. I'm sorry, buddy. Come on.
This adaptation is coming from Clover Press. I will admit, these dudes are weird.
Oh, Clover Press? Yeah, they're super weird. They are not boring, I will tell you that.
Ted Adams used to be a big part of IDW, and he kind of like sauntered off and is doing his own dealy-hoo. And, you know, when you're in the position of a Ted and you're thinking to yourself, you know what? I love The Great Gatsby. I own a comics company. I'm just going to hire Jorge Coelho to do some art and translate The Great Gatsby. Like, that is a
Oh, heck.
pretty decent name to pull.
Okay, can I see that?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
What? Okay, I can't even show you this, but yes, this was the right artist to get. Oh my God.
If you look up his name, he's done a fair amount of stuff. I'm trying to remember exactly, and it's just at the edge of my head.
And I mean, the design of this book is obviously very cool.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got the aesthetic even on the back.
I'd look it up on my phone, but then the music's gonna stop.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Nope.
No matter what your feelings about Great Gatsby, I think this will be a good comic to check out, just aesthetically.
Speaking of stories that will never die, Jupiter's Legacy is coming out. That show is definitely not canceled by Netflix. This is the final part of the comic version of Jupiter's Legacy. The art is being done by Tommy Lee Edwards, and we'll wrap up the story that they started in comics a while back. This is the third major installment, not including the prequels. So if you have enjoyed Jupiter's Legacy, or if you did watch the show and enjoyed it, apparently not a whole lot of people watched it. That's a problem. But if you did, and you're like, man, what happens next? Ooh la la, do we have a solution for you in this book?
The comic. All right. Okay, these are the same cover, so that's fine. All right. So next up, we have Space Pirate Captain Harlock, based on the work of Leiji Matsumoto. Set within the timeline of the original series. So this brand new Captain Harlock adventure marks the beginning of a new story arc. Planet Earth is threatened by an upcoming invasion by the Sylvedres? We'll see. And despite being banished as a pirate, Captain Harlock won't won't give up trying to save the world. This
Zip,
time,
zip, zip, zip.
you know, right? This time, the source of danger comes directly from Earth, not outer space. Ooh, let's see. So yeah, I know nothing about the original series, but the art is fantastic, and I look forward to reading about a space pirate.
Manga or anime. I can't remember.
Yeah, I know, very different. I don't quite remember. Let's see. What am I doing? Sorry.
You're lost.
15. I mean, we can get the Gatsby book for you, Eric. I don't have to charge you $15. I could if you really want.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
That's more than that is. I don't know. I always tell people that I'm like, I could charge you more, but I'm probably not gonna.
We're a problem.
It's up to you. No, I'm kidding. I won't do that. I had a wrong window open. Okay, seriously, this stupid page isn't working. All right, I'm gonna go back to the search bar because this sucks.
Sucks.
7 Swords coming up next.
Be on guard for adventure.
Get out of here. A wary and jaded D'Artagnan is drawn into a final conflict with the wicked Cardinal Richelieu, whose ruthless quest for power has led him to the supernatural. But the last musketeer can't defeat these infernal enemies alone. To save the world, he'll need to join forces with 7 iconic swashbuckling heroes: Don Juan, Captain Blood, Cyrano de Bergerac, to name a few. This is gonna be fun and bonkers.
Yeah, it's gonna be super great. I'm super jazzed for it, and judging by our orders, a lot of people are super jazzed for it, so that's pretty cool.
So if you want like a double dose of pirates, Captain Harlock and 7 Swords, because it's space pirates and then ocean pirates.
I will definitely make sure that the Gatsby book. I know Danica said that, but you're saying you moved to YouTube because you would like the Great Gatsby book. We'll make it happen, regardless of where you were at.
Yars. Did you get Sean's question?
Did I? Oh yeah, no, I think it was a joke. I did not put it up though.
Oh, okay.
Whoops.
Anyway, we're really good at this.
We have not eaten suppers yet.
Yeah, that's the reason why we're terrible. Next up from Boom, Save Yourself. I'm gonna read what it's about. What if magical girls weren't Earth's champions at all? Ao, Thel, and Jen, better known as the Lovely Trio, first burst onto the scene 5 years ago when they saved Earth from a surprise monster attack. Since then, everyone, including Gigi, whose brother died as a bystander in a Lovely Trio battle, idolizes them as heroic pop icons. But when Gigi witnesses the Lovely Trio battling a monster firsthand, she sees something that causes her to question everything she thought she ever knew about her heroes.
Yeah. They're jerks. They're super Mondo jerks in this book.
Yeah, magical girls are jerks.
One of the things I really liked about this book is it does sort of take on the Sailor Moon tropes, but does it in a very interesting way. It flips things over and is very gender inclusive.
There's so much color in this book.
It is
so lush.
Super, super good. I think perfect for fans of a lot of what Boom has been doing lately, especially the Boombox line. Yep. This is one of those that I've got that feeling that I got from reading Lumberjanes, from reading Giant Days. They're very disparate styles of books, but I did really like that the feeling that I had when I read it, that excitement, that just like, oh, this is cool and has a modern sensibility and takes something that's been done a lot but does it in a very interesting way. Very cool. Yeah.
Andrew's always testing us.
Andrew!
Holy.
Testing our patience by being too great. You jerk.
Yes, you're the jerk, and not us. You want to talk about X-Men?
Andrew,
Mm.
this message is for you. You wonderful human being. Keep doing good work. And we're just going to have to keep complimenting you. So I don't actually know if that will encourage him. It might not encourage him. So, hey, keep being awesome or else.
Or else.
You'll see. You'll all see
Hey, look at this.
how great Andrew is.
It's X-Men.
This is the big turning point. This is what I call, what I think is the start of Act 2. It feels like a lot of things are coming to a head. A lot of things that were set in place, and Inferno's going to kind of set things on fire here. So I know a lot has kind of switched and changed, but yeah, here, Planet Size X-Men is where the new creative team takes on X-Men going forward and does something pretty freaking seismic that we can't even hint about. But Marvel has been hinting in things when they say that this will change everything. I don't say that lightly.
They say that every 6 weeks, but yeah, I guess for this one, maybe.
This one makes good on it. And that's why we don't usually tell people when Marvel says,
I love that.
when Marvel says everything's going to change. So, yeah.
That is very Andrew. I enjoy that. Oh, surprise.
Talented son of a bitch.
All right. Next up, we have the Pride cover for Nightwing 81. It is super awesome.
We got in a lot of those. Why? Because
magic.
Daddy loves Pride.
Comics Daddy loves Pride.
Comics Daddy loves Pride. Comic Daddy loves that booty.
Yeah, that's fair. Nightwing knows what's up. He knows his audience. And as we learned from the internet, I think literally yesterday,
My young beefy man.
direct from Tom Taylor's mouth or Twitter feed, Nightwing would. He absolutely would. Oh my god, did I just hit you?
It's all good.
Sorry.
I had to think for a second. What you were referring to, but it was the discourse yesterday.
The greatest comics discourse.
Folks, what are your thoughts on children? Please
Mute.
I don't know, just like do what children do and be very confused by what we're going to say for the next little while, and just maybe cut your parents some slack if questions come up. Either that or parents just 23 skidoo the kids out of the room. I'm using old-timey phrases that they will not understand. So, Batman oral. Does he? Does he not? I say he does not. Although there was a good counterpoint.
Yes, one of the tweets I saw was he does, but it's completely lifeless.
Yeah.
By the book.
He is studied. He is book smart.
He studied the blade.
Yeah,
Doesn't not know how to use the blade.
exactly.
Hi, buddy. Uh-oh.
So
Okay, watch. Make sure he's cut the music and move him off your computer. Okay, that was really scary.
get.
Yeah, legitimately, that's what Twitter was talking about yesterday. And you know what? I'll take that over dumb things because this was funny.
So the reason why,
Oh yeah,
Eric, if you missed out on it, the Harley Quinn cartoon for season 3 had a scene that they wanted, where Batman is going down on Catwoman.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe the DC rep said, heroes don't do that. Which they clarified. Which they clarified with, no, well, we have to sell toys, and it makes it harder when they're sexy people. To which a lot of my pop culture podcasts today, who don't normally talk about comic stuff, chimed in with, no, people who do are the real heroes. This is how you can tell who is a hero and who is a villain, because you have to give of yourself and not be selfish.
It's not what
So
you can
Batman
do
is
for
no
your,
hero.
what your country can do for you. It's what you can do for your country.
Country. Yeah. Good times.
I feel very good about that one.
I
I feel very
You
good
should.
about disrespecting JFK. Anyway. Anyway. Thank you, right? Exactly. No, she's got other options. So yeah. So the whole scenario, and then Tom Taylor, of course, shows up, and he is a glorious human being. And so, of course, he says, of course, Nightwing would, and very enthusiastically.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, that dude's like an acrobat, so I'm sure there's some moves in there.
Yeah, and yeah, like my answer has been amended, basically. Like,
Mhm.
it's not something that he would do unprompted,
Mhm.
is what I think I'm landing on.
Yeah, you'd have to ask. It might be good, but you'd have to ask.
You'd have to ask.
So focused on crime, like he's just not a good boyfriend. I'm just in general. He's so focused.
So probably an easy. Well, no, I don't know about Batman. Batman might be weirdly focused on crime that this might not work, but just sort of like, hi, there's a crime on my pants. Can you take care of it?
I'm sure she's tried it. I'm sure she's tried a lot of things.
I'm sure that he definitely tries to avoid having sex at the exact moment that his parents die, because he just cries. He just cries when the clock hits that chime. He's changed the clock. It doesn't chime at midnight. It only chimes at the moment that his parents die. And so that's what he can't have sex at that moment, because then he'll just Martha, and it's not gonna be good.
No.
Very sorry about the feed tonight,
I'm not.
children.
I'm still trying to coordinate a joke that ends with something about the world's greatest detective not being able to find the G spot, and I can't get there. Neither can he. But
There you go. You did it.
yeah. All right. Okay. This is fun. It's usually family friendly, but sometimes we just devolve.
To be fair, I did tell all the parents to do an old 23 skidoo of ye old kiddos.
Oh yeah. No, it's great. And honestly, heroes are for everybody. There's all ages heroes. There's not all ages heroes. This is good discourse.
Yeah. I think Clark would make a good effort, and learn, right?
Oh, he'd have to learn.
He'd be a good learner, and he would retain lessons.
Well, speaking of who would probably be really good at it.
Venom. He looks good in denim. Venom, the Canadian tuxedo.
I'm just
It's gonna be great. Hey, so Venom 200? Venom 200 is coming out. This toothy tonguey boy has a whole bunch of covers and a whole lot of content.
I deserved both of those boys.
There is a big change that happens in this issue, and there's a lot of pages that happen in this issue. I'm going to be a dum-dum and count them. while Danica goes through here.
Okay.
So this is the end of Donny Cates' run, and sets up a little bit of an interesting future. And yeah,
I don't have anything to
there's a lot of covers.
There's wait. No. Literally, you just need to go to Diamond. They will have
story
the
pages though.
Well, I don't know. Round down. I don't know. Venom. There are more covers, but I'm vamping. Venom. Oops, no, that's not right. Typo. Oh, okay, fine. Are you going to be called 200? Be that way. I don't care. Oh, right. I saw the creator's name in there. I am winning. Oh, man, this is tough. It's like I've never used this site before. I've used it every day for the past 6 years. So it says it's got 96 pages, so subtract ads, I guess. So many covers. Eric, which alternative cover do you want of Venom?
There's
there are 30.
74 comic pages in here, let alone the entire cover gallery of each issue, a little bonus strip in the back, and a big old letters page. It is a big boy. There's no reprint in here. It's all new story. The only reprints is just a couple pages of covers that show you all of the comics they're including in this issue count. And like
a Stegman. I'm 50%.
There's a couple Stegmans.
Okay, we'll have to send you some pictures. It's okay.
All right, so this is a Stegman, and then the regular cover is a Stegman. That'll be the last one that Danica shows.
Okay, perfect. So you can have double Stegman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, look at that tongue, girls. Anyway, this is fun.
I think one of the last times we had sexy talk was Venom as well.
I know, it's because he's a
dirty boy.
He's a dirty. Oh, yes, Steven, we can throw the Gleason in your file.
I'm gonna write it down, baby.
And Eric would also like a Gleason. And yes, it is Eternals all over. We do still have variants for Eternals because we did get a lot, but also they were all great, so it's hard to choose.
I will also, with the caveat of people kind of know who the Eternals are now.
Yeah.
People absolutely know who Venom is. And we can sell a few of these.
Yeah, 1 or 2. It'll be fine.
The Eternals was really, really good. But man, I think literally 30 covers was a skosh too much.
I think if it had come out, the comic had come out after the trailer, it might have been more.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Because the trailer looks super rad, and I still know nothing about the Eternals. And I've literally read the comics. Just the new ones, not the old ones. But it's great. I love them. Here you go. Oh, present.
Yay. I love presents.
This is funny. Yeah, no, Venom is one of those not so all ages here. And that's okay. That's a-okay. All right, we have gotten to the trades and collections and hardcovers and graphic novels and whatever the hell you want to call them.
Spider-Man absolutely doesn't.
No,
Spider-Man does not.
No. Sean wants the Garson and the Gleason. That's who did the collage.
Okie dokie.
Dokie smoky. Yeah. No wonder he can't keep a girlfriend. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a bad person.
It's true.
I just keep coming up with these zingers, and it's just so.
He just keeps thinking about his Aunt May. It doesn't work.
No,
It doesn't work.
That
I'm not saying he's into it.
You made it
he doesn't,
so much worse.
He doesn't want to. He's just too racked with guilt to be good at any of it.
Oh my god. I'm so glad we don't know what time like Uncle Ben was shot or something.
Spider-Man does have a healthier response to grief.
Yeah.
It's cherishing those who are still in his life instead of just really just hyper focusing on your dead mom and dad.
Yeah, and pushing everyone else away who loves you.
You don't understand.
I would if you just went to therapy. See, my ideal Batman miniseries is him going to therapy for like 6 issues. I don't care. There doesn't have to be crime.
You and Rucka would get along very well on that point.
I want to read it. I want to read it because I don't care about Batman bottling up his emotions and just punching mentally ill people. I care about someone actually trying to yes. I care about someone trying to better themselves. I mean, he's literally got billions of dollars and he just makes toys with it. Like violence toys. Anyway, that's my thoughts about Batman. They are very different than most people's thoughts about Batman. Anyway, we could talk. Oh my gosh, Harley as his therapist would be hilarious. But you know what? I think it would work. Especially with her series right now. She's like, I want to help people. And he's just like, what? You are just so broken. And she's like, you know what? Who's got the PhD here? I think I do.
This moi.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't have a PhD.
No. Well, while you were in the pits getting your back broken, I was studying for my doctorate.
Yeah. Harley represent. All right. We should talk about Kaiju Score Volume 1.
Yeah. I do love this book.
It's bonkers. It's really exactly what you think. 4 desperate criminals are going all in on a once-in-a-lifetime chance to steal millions in art and turn their miserable lives around. The catch? They have to pull it off under the nose of a 1,000-ton kaiju. Excuse me. And a giant monster might just be the least of their problems.
Oh, no.
It's so great.
Yeah, it's basically heists with kaijus. It's a good time.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We got the second book in the All Ages Wonder Woman Heroes series. It's so good. These books are so good.
Yeah.
It's going to be a, I believe it's pronounced trilogy. It's going to be a trilogy.
Okay. You want to read what it's about?
I can't. Because clearly I can't read.
Oh, no. Brandon, I'm so sorry.
We do have the first one in soft cover now. And we do still have the first one in hardcover too.
Oh, yeah.
It's good stuff. Oh, it's got stuff on the bottom. That's neat. Stylized.
Fancy.
Diana has just saved the island of Themyscira from a shadowy demon. She's really looking forward to celebrating the rest of the Chara festival in peace until her best friend, Princess Sakina, is kidnapped by a green-cloaked figure, and the Amazons are attacked by a cavalcade of alien ships. Diana discovers that a mysterious being is still out to capture her and add her to their collection of special children, an army assembled to take the Olympian gods, to take down the Olympian gods. When the gods refuse to help, Diana must journey to the underworld alone to save her friends and protect the world as she knows it. Diana is no stranger to danger.
Stranger danger.
But only the greatest heroes of all time have journeyed to the underworld and made it out alive. Can she save Sakina and the other kidnapped children, or will Diana be trapped in the land of the dead for the rest of eternity? Nobody knows. Yeah.
Find out now in book 2 of this trilogy.
Yeah, the first one was so good. I'm actually very excited to read this.
Sweet. All right, next up we have book 1 of Sweet Tooth. It's got the miniseries cover. Beautiful. Beautiful.
If the all-in-one volume was a little bit too daunting, we have options now.
Yay!
Back in print.
So we have all 3 books in separate form or all in one.
Ooh la la.
Ça suffit.
We just finished the first season. It is very happy
Yes.
until it is not.
It doesn't hurt your heart.
It won't hurt your heart at all.
They did honestly such a good job. I am hoping and praying to the Netflix gods that there is a season 2 because I haven't seen anything announced yet. But I hope that the numbers worked out for them because I thought it was beautifully heartbreaking show.
Netflix tends to run a little late on that, but I tend to judge it on what I'm seeing chattering in the things that I listen to outside of comic spheres, and people were talking about it.
Awesome.
So that's usually a pretty positive sign.
Mm-hmm.
Get to go back to New Zealand.
Oh my God, I know those landscapes are so gorgeous.
Very happy that we have the Best of Assigned Male in stock now, following young trans girl Steffi and her group of queer friends as they navigate school, family, and relationships and experiences of being trans. Based on the hugely successful and influential webcomic Assigned Male and in print for the first time, this expanded collection contains exclusive content, as well as familiar, well-loved characters, humorous and is it acerbic?
Acerbic, yep.
Sweet. This groundbreaking graphic narrative brilliantly explores the journey of discovering and embracing your evolving gender identity and promotes a sense of community and empowerment through artfully illustrated stories.
Yeah. Awesome. Next up, we have Jim Lives, The Mystery of the Lead Singer of The Doors and the 27 Club. So for anybody who doesn't know, the 27 Club is the unfortunate club of many rock stars that all died at the age of 27 over many, many years. This includes Hendrix, Joplin, Winehouse. When a correspondent for a popular American newspaper vanishes during a research assignment, his father ventures into the lush colors of a foreign land to find him. His only clue? One final enigmatic message. Jim Morrison isn't dead. He's hiding out here in Italy. I saw him with my own eyes. What?
What a dick.
Jim Morrison? I mean, from everything I know about, yes, probably. But yeah, that sounds really cool.
We were talking about Tom Taylor a little earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Folks who have enjoyed his Deceased series, there is a new volume. But you're saying, hey, this didn't come out in single issues. How do you have a new volume of Deceased? Well, my friends, this all came out digitally, 15 parts. Hope at World's End. So this is the first time that these have seen print. So if you adore the series, this is the only way to get this particular story in your hands, unless you're good with it being in your eyes, which many of us are. For those who are looking for what to expect from here, the anti-life equation has infected over 1 billion people on Earth. Heroes and villains have fallen, as have entire nations. In the immediate aftermath of the destruction of Metropolis, Superman and Wonder Woman spearhead a plan to try and stem the tide of infection and protect survivors. The anti-life army is on the march, however, corrupting and destroying everything in its path. The anti-life war has only just begun.
Amazing. That sounds very epic when you do that. Like it was just very, it was very sweet.
Oh no!
There you go. There you go.
Oh no, Darkseid's gonna get us.
I'll never find out what Darkseid is.
Darkseid is what? Darkseid is what? Nerds.
Darkseid is an asshole who doesn't finish his sentences.
Yeah. Darkseid is an early user of Facebook who thought they were being clever.
Oh my god. You're right, because they used to do that. Oh, I so badly want the like potato shaped plush Dark Side to be a real thing. It's in Teen Titans Go, and it just sits.
The little bean. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a bean shape, and it sits by their couch, and I want one so badly.
I love that Dark Side for whatever reason is Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, right.
In Teen Titans Go.
Right, because he was just like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah," and then he had like a throat. They gave him a throat lozenge. God, we should watch more of that.
I'm gonna hunt me some mans. Still one of my favorite lines of all time.
Beast Boy.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have Heart-Shaped Tears, Art, Comics, and Dark Secrets by Abby Jimmy. It's a trip through hell escorted by a pack of lovely bad girls.
Ooh.
Abby's cartoons recall the legends of underground comics while still feeling new and dangerous. This book is funny, dark, and twisted. Abby's girls will eat you alive.
Oh no.
Oh, I like it. Oh, here's another quote or pull quote. If the cast of Clueless were aliens on drugs. And
I mean, that is enticing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It takes a subject matter seriously without taking itself too seriously, and that's straight up remarkable. In my book, even if Jamie is as absolutely nonchalant about it as you'd expect. After all, making a big fuss about things is just so uncool. Also, it's got a freaking glitter spine.
Glitter spine.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but glitter spine. Yeah, it's pretty rad. So I'm really excited about it. It's from Silver Sprocket, and they publish really fun, weird. Oh, it's so pink.
It is. It is very pink.
Awesome.
We also have Super Magic Forest.
Power.
Twitleaf the elf's day job
Oh, what's his name?
is picking berries in the hot sun. He'd rather be a mighty warrior elf like his grandpa was. One day he wanders into the picnic area of the magic forest and finds a mysterious glowing box that some humans left behind. Suddenly he's tasked with a heroic quest he's always wanted. He is to return the vexing talisman to the shadowy wizard who resides by the visitor center.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
This also sparkles. Logo sparkle.
We are definitely easily entranced by sparkles.
And a previous review of this says, I can't miss Lord of the Rings meets Yogi Bear vibe.
I love that. Oh, it's cute.
It's very cute.
Okay, yeah, that's fun. All right. Next up, we have Let's Make Dumplings.
Very excited for this.
Yes. Oh my god. I was just flipping through it, and I was like, I would like to eat all of these.
Yeah, got the Let's Make Ramen book
Mm-hmm.
that I am going to be making some stuff from this weekend. I've got plans.
What?
So take that.
You're gonna make me food surprises?
Maybe.
I love food surprises. Thank you. Yeah, this is super fun. It's got
Sazufi!
We know the way to Brandon's heart is French flaps. Don't say anything.
I'm not gonna say anything. You
And
heard
look-
me. You heard my brain though.
Yeah, I did. I realized what I said when I said it, and it's so pretty. So it's got everything. Recipes for savory and sweet dumplings, dipping sauces, riffs, and more. So if you have, Let's Make Ramen. If Brandon just did a dance. It was weird.
I was casting a spell with the magic mirror.
Oh, is that what that was? This is pretty sexy, I gotta say. Anyway, nobody needs to hear this. I'm sorry.
It's a good episode. We should not eat more often.
No. Anyway, so if you like cookbooks that are also graphic novels, definitely recommend. We'll be digging into this probably after I eat, because if I do it before I eat, I'm going to be very, very hungry.
And finally, just an absolutely stunning book. The Sprite and the Gardener. Follow Wisteria, an ambitious, kind-hearted sprite, as she unearths a long-forgotten magical talent to help a young human grow her garden. Bursting with whimsical art and vibrant characters, The Sprite and the Gardener is a beautiful, gentle fantasy about blossoming gardens and budding friendships. It's got a pull quote from Kay O'Neill, the creator of the T-Dragon series. A beautiful, flower-scented tale that shows us the most beautiful gardens are the ones we grow together, and also has some pull quotes from Trungles and the person who created Bug Boys and artist of the Babysitters Club. And it looks like this. I think we might have had this on last week. I can't remember. But holy crap. It looks so good.
Beautiful.
And for folks who love the T-Dragon Society, this is a good follow-up to that. It's so pretty. Oh my God.
I like that there are more comfy books.
Absolutely.
Lately. You know, it's just nice. You know, there's ways to escape this harsh, cruel world, but there's like kind of the cottagecore feeling.
Yeah, it's basically like the comics industry saw the British cozy mysteries and were like, but what if we did that with fantasy?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I love that. All right, kids. It's been a while. And also, we need to eat. So we're going to try and get this happening here. Ooh, goodness gracious. It's the magic mirror.
Oh my God. Look how glittery it is.
Indeed. Shiny, shiny, shiny. This is the part of our Tuesday show where we look out and we see all of you and we know that you're here. We always feel you here, but we want you to know that we feel you here and that, you know, we have this connection and this community. We love you and we miss you, and we like seeing you here. So thank you so much. I see Brandy. I see Brent. I see Margaret. I see Sean. I see effing Stone. I see Kate. I see the one true Andrew. I see the one and only Foley.
Nice.
I see Eric. I see Tyson. I see Ben. I think that's all the people I saw. Oh, right. I see Steven. Scrolling. Keep scrolling. I see Mr. Rockfish. Hello, Mr. Rockfish. Thank you for waving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And while he's doing that, I'm just gonna say that I did forget to mention about Loki, but all I want to say is it was pretty good and fun, and I think we'll definitely get a lot out of it.
Absolutely. We got to be at the store a little early tomorrow. Otherwise, we'd probably try and sneak it in first. But
yeah, no, we will be watching it after Wednesday close. Tomorrow's a fortnight day, so we're going to get there early. It's many things, actually.
It's a fortnight day. They're doing their dumb bad idea thing.
Bad idea, which means we're going to have a lot of calls at like 11 on the dot. Yeah, so we'll be there early.
Yeah.
I'll be making coffee.
Indeed. So thank you all for watching. We're going to get some food inside us.
Yes.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
Thanks.